Stan?
Yes.
Okay, so when I pointed this at you, what were you thinking? Because you
Disneyland,
just
Disneyland Paris.
no. You kind of reacted. You kind of
I have to put
when
my
I
cell phone
no
away.
when I did that.
I have to put my cell
No,
phone away.
you jerked. Your hands jerked like it was something was going to happen to you.
I didn't know that I did that.
You weren't aware?
No.
No, really?
You were startled.
You look startled.
Well, I guess I was.
Stan, you're a little stilted.
Little still this
Stilted.
time.
Well, so was Will Chamberlain. They used to call him off the stilt.
Okay, so now that we've got past that
Yes.
misunderstanding of, because I still don't understand what you're talking about.
About what?
That's what I mean. About what? What are you talking about?
Well, what are you talking about?
No, I asked the question first. What are you talking about?
Well, you pointed a remote at me,
Yes, and then what happened?
and then supposedly, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I reacted in a funny way.
How would you not be aware of it?
You know, we all do things. Sometimes we're not aware of what we do.
Yeah. But anyway.
Is that a
Stan,
smiling
Stan,
situation?
Stan, you gotta relax.
Relax, Stan.
You know, this could be this is the downfall of the entire Tales of Stan. Just, you know, you gotta relax.
Well, if it's a bad episode, then don't play it.
No.
There's no such thing as a bad episode,
No,
Stan.
you're getting a little relaxed.
I am relaxed.
Calm down.
I
It's
am calm.
okay. Let's talk you through this whole process.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, Stan.
So relax.
Stan, relax. Get down from the ledge. Get down from the
Stan.
ledge. Don't jump.
You're okay, Stan.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, start right at your fingertips, okay? Put your hands on your lap. Now, okay. Yes. Now look, okay. So start at your fingertips, relax your elbows, relax your fingers, relax all the joints of your hands, relax your wrists, relax your elbows, relax your shoulders. Okay? You with me so far?
So far.
Okay, so relax your chin, let your jaw relax, let your nose crack.
In other words, Stan, let every part relax.
Okay, there you go.
Are you
That's-
relaxed?
That's much better. Look, see? That's good.
That's good.
Now, Stan, tell us about Paris Disneyland.
Paris Disneyland is just beautiful. It is probably one of the most beautiful Disney parks you'll ever see. And the Fantasyland in Disneyland Paris
Mm-hmm.
is incredible.
Well, let me see. I'm
Everything is finely
going to try to
painted.
turn up the volume.
The buildings are
There, it
fine.
works.
The buildings are
Good.
fine. The buildings at
Much
Disney-
louder.
The buildings at
Not
Disney-
you, the remote control.
The buildings at Disneyland Paris are a lot more beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautifuler, you mean?
In Fantasyland,
Mm-hmm.
the buildings are fine painted. The paint is just so colorful and so fine.
Is it glidden? Or
Yeah, some of it is, but
or
it's
is
just
it,
so finely painted. It's so colorful, it's so vivid. Their Fantasyland is probably one of the best of any of the parks.
Where do you think they get their paint?
I don't know where they got it.
Do you think it's French paint?
You know, interestingly enough, the rides or attractions in Disneyland Paris, in Fantasyland, they all have French lettering. You
Well,
know,
why would that?
It's
Of
like-
course, it's French.
it's
They
like
have- French
Le,
people.
Le Voyage Pinocchio.
Yeah, but you know they
and-
read French in France.
Yeah,
Right?
and so that was pretty outstanding. I really enjoyed
But
it.
back to the paint.
Mhm.
What colors were they?
Um,
You mentioned the paint is outstanding.
sort of a bright gold, a bright crimson.
And do they have a magic castle there?
Yeah. Their castle is actually based on how should I say this?
Hansel and Gretel,
No,
where the mean witch came.
the Sleeping Beauty castle in the film, okay, is depicted at the Disneyland Paris castle in Disneyland Paris.
Well, that just goes to show you that Walt Disneyland is capitalistic.
let's be clear about this. The Disneyland in Anaheim originally was called the Snow White Castle. Then they altered it to the Sleeping Beauty Castle. So what you're getting at Disneyland is a castle called Sleeping Beauty Castle, but the one that's more relevant to the film Sleeping Beauty
Yeah.
is Disneyland Paris.
Well, let me ask you a question about that. What is a castle?
A man's home is his castle.
No, what is it though?
That's a good question. I kind of wonder that myself.
Well, it's where knights and princesses live, I think. And,
But what's the purpose of it?
well, if you carefully look at a Disneyland castle, you'll see that it has like a drawbridge,
Yeah.
and then it has like these iron bars that
Yeah.
close the door. So
What's
Did they ever pull that drawbridge up?
they did it one time to remodel Fantasyland
Really?
in the
So it's an
1990s, I
operative-
think.
So it's an operative drawbridge,
Yeah,
and they can keep enemies out.
right. That's the
So
whole
if
point.
there's some like hippies that came down there,
Yeah.
they're trying
Well,
to.
back in the 60s, there was a very famous scene over at Disneyland where some hippies actually did go there, and they had to close the park down, and they had to have police there. It was a
But
big-
what's
big
the
mess.
point of the castle?
It's the centerpiece of the park.
What's the point of it though? What does it
It's
mean?
symbolic. It's fantasy. It's symbolic
Of what?
of knights in royal armor,
Royal armor?
princesses.
Yeah.
And
Damsels?
damsels, if you want to call them. Whatever
Kings?
Kings, sure.
Princes?
Princes.
Barons?
Sure. Barons, whatever you want to call them.
Pneumatic tires?
But that's where Disneyland's center is.
But what is the
the
castle though, Stan?
Well, it represents quite a bit. I think you've already said.
What is it though?
Well, you said it yourself. You said it's princes and
Yeah,
princesses.
but people will live in it. But what is it itself?
Well, maybe you can.
What is a castle?
Well, a castle.
How did it come to be?
Actually, castles are sort of medieval buildings. They're not really depictions from our century at all. They go back a ways, They
How
go back-
far?
One can say maybe even the 17th century, 18th century, maybe even further back than that. But from what I know, that's what it is. Let me ask you this: you would know this. We saw the Tower of London in London.
Right.
How far back does that go?
Stan, where is the Tower of London?
In London.
Thank you.
But
Thanks
where-
for clarifying that. We
but
know it's not
how
in Paris.
How far back does it go?
Way back
I mean, in terms
to the
of,
wall.
I mean, in terms of time, how far back does it go?
Well, the Tower of London goes all the way back to the 1300s.
So we can conceivably say that the
Stan,
castle
Are
in
you
Disneyland
talking about
could-
conceiving again?
we,
Is that what you're talking
We could
about?
talk about the 14th century.
We can talk about it, can't we?
14th,
What can we do about it?
14th century castle.
Yes.
And so we can go back a ways and see what's.
Stan, did you
what
hear
it
any
is.
good jokes at Disneyland when you were there for the 60th, what is it, 60th birthday?
60th birthday.
And you were there
yes.
on the day,
I was
right?
there. I was
What
there.
time did you go there?
About 2 in the afternoon.
What?
No, I'm wrong. 7 in the morning.
No, you
Let's
didn't.
make sure
Wait
of
a
this
minute.
now.
6:30 in the morning.
Okay, were you there?
Bright light is
let's-
getting to me.
Let's start this way. Did you go?
I went in the morning.
Okay, went in the morning. And that was sometime between 6:30 and 2.
No, it was 6:30 in the morning. I was thinking about another time.
Wait a
I
second.
went.
What time did you
There was
get
another
up?
time that I went.
Stan,
I went
what
at 2
time did you
o'clock.
get up?
I got up at about 5:30 a.m.
Really?
But wait,
Wow.
5:30? You couldn't get there by 6:30.
Well, the freeways were
Okay,
pretty
look,
clear.
you got up. You had to go to the bathroom, right?
Actually, I got up at 5.
Oh,
Even earlier.
instead your story keeps changing.
Well, I just can't remember these things
look,
offhand.
Okay, let's go through this again. So you got up approximately between 5 and 6:30, and you went to the park sometime between 6:30 and 2. Would that be accurate?
No. Okay, here's what it is.
When did you park in the huge, giant parking structure?
Believe it or not, they let us in early. I think I was there at like 6:30, 6:45,
And so you parked
and
there.
I parked in the structure.
What floor did you park on?
Mickey and Friends.
And you remember that?
Yes.
What was the number of your space?
I don't remember that.
And
How are you
look-
going to find your car then?
Stan, how would you find the friends?
Well, anyway.
Who were the friends?
Anyway, here's the interesting thing.
Mickey and friends?
the park was open already.
Yeah.
You didn't have to wait outside. I thought you were gonna have to wait outside to get in.
You
Yeah.
thought Harry was going to have to wait outside?
No, I was.
But you said you thought that you were going to wait outside.
I thought I was gonna have to wait outside
Outside where?
of Disneyland Park.
Where is that?
Well, Disneyland Park, and you have Disneyland Park, then you have this separate area, and then you have Cal Adventure on the other side.
Right.
So it's sort of a space in
Yeah.
between both parks, and
Okay.
that's where I was.
So you got off the tram. After you heard the spiel on the tram,
Mm-hmm.
did you keep your arms inside?
Yeah,
Did you listen
They have a Starbucks in downtown.
on the
Disney.
tram?
No, after you get off. Of
Oh,
the tram.
after you get off the tram.
They have a Starbucks that opens at 5:30 in the morning.
Really?
So I went there and I went to Starbucks
Yeah. What'd you get?
and.
Would you get a macchiato grande?
I just had a Pike's Place coffee,
Yeah.
and I think I had a petite scone.
A petit lescon?
Yeah. And then went into the park.
Well, no. You didn't go in the park.
Oh wait, you know what?
You have to get
I'm missing
tickets,
out
don't
a
you?
lot of details.
You are.
First of all, they gave us while we were. You have to get. You have to be inspected now before you go in.
Yeah.
Especially you.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I know.
So they gave
Mum's
us,
the word,
they,
Stan.
They gave us a newspaper.
You're
from
banned.
A newspaper
To cover your body.
from Orange County
Yeah.
for the 60th anniversary, all about it.
Yeah.
And then when you get in the park, you got this button that says "I was there."
Now, what's the first thing that the ticket booth person said to you?
Well, the ticket person didn't say anything because I had pre-bought the ticket.
So the person said nothing to you?
Wait a
He
second.
said, "Welcome to Disneyland."
Stan, I have a question now.
Yeah,
You have an annual pass.
but it has blockout days.
I know. So you had to pay, right?
Yes,
And how much did you pay?
like $90 or something.
$90?
Oh my God! Are you kidding?
No, I'm serious.
Even with your pass?
Everybody paid $90 to go in there that day?
Yeah,
Oh my God!
but I prepaid it a long time ago.
And then, Stan, you bought all the souvenirs and the food and the.
well,
$90 to walk into Disneyland?
well,
Even with a
that's-
pass?
And it was crowded? But you know
Well-
what the best part was?
the cupcakes.
The cupcakes.
Cupcakes were fun.
Cupcakes are good.
I
What
had
did
a
they look
couple.
like? Could you describe it?
Yeah, I'll show you what they look like.
No. Just
Oh,
descri-
Stan, you put them in your pocket?
Stan, please. Don't show us.
You
Describe
sure?
it. Yeah,
Describe
well,
it. It's
I'll-
much better to
I'll
describe it.
describe it off of my phone.
Can you remember? Can you?
$90.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know,
outrageous.
I don't know if this will show up.
$90.
$90 plus.
Here is the cupcake.
Let me see. Let me see. Can we get? Oh, can we get a picture of that? I don't know.
Wow.
That's pretty.
That's a pretty big cupcake, Stan.
Yeah, man, that must cost $1.
Sheesh.
So
for 80.
So what else do you have? Do you have a $5 churro?
No, but wait a second.
Or a
though.
bag, a
No,
$9
listen.
bag
No,
of
no,
popcorn? I
no.
mean,
It was worth it because you got 2 cupcakes, right?
Really?
2 cupcakes. I got a button
But
that said I was there.
okay, like a
And
presidential button.
Well, no, it's just I was there. You know,
And how big is it?
it's regular.
Did you
button.
wear it all day?
Yes.
So button means it has a sticky thing on it that
No,
sticks
it
onto
was
your
a
shirt.
Pin.
Pin button.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sticky thing.
Sticky thing in your skin.
Right.
You put it into your breast, right?
Okay, so now you're
To deflate it.
you're walking in Disneyland
With a button
with a button that says
and 2 holding 1 cupcake in
well,
each
one
hand.
cupcake
2
in hand,
cupcakes.
and saying, "I paid $90
And
for
not
this
only
privilege."
that, but I got to read the 60th anniversary edition from Orange County Register.
Oh, listen, I
And
have
I
a
was
question.
given free.
Did Obama send a telegram saying,
Happy 60th.
Happy Walt, happy
No.
birthday?
Is it Richard Sherman was there? He sung a song from Mary
But what about the
Poppins.
telegram from Obama?
Obama didn't send anything, as far as I know.
Well, what do you think about that?
He should have. I mean, 60th year. That's a big
Maybe
landmark.
maybe you should write a letter to Obama telling him how you feel about it?
Well, I've sort of stopped writing letters, basically. They don't
Really?
seem to get me anywhere.
I wonder why.
What was the
Yeah.
last letter that you wrote?
The last letter that I wrote was to Disney Studios.
Yeah, when was that?
We know how that turned
It was
out.
about half a year ago.
Really?
And I wanted to get back into D23.
Oh, I have a question for you though.
Yeah,
Did you send that via postage?
postage.
U.S. mail?
Postage.
Okay, so that was probably the big mistake.
Well, it was a mistake.
they probably-
it was a mistake, and I don't intend to send any
Letters
more letters.
that go in the
anymore.
mail nowadays are taken very seriously.
That's right, Stan.
Well,
So what
that's
was
just,
in that letter?
I just said that I'm just another Disney fan who's delighted by Disney Studios,
You start out with a positive note.
and I'd like to get back in, but the legal team told me no.
You'd like to
No,
get
go
back
ahead.
at them? Is that what you said?
Back in.
Oh, back in.
D23.
This was after you already were out.
This is already after the
Okay, so
crummy
you-
letters
oh.
I wrote before.
Okay, so you wrote after all the bad letters and you were kicked out. You wrote a letter to try to get back in.
Yeah.
And so, tell me what it said.
I said that I was delighted by Disney Studios. I've been a Disney fan.
You should have
Since
used
child-
You
since
should have said
childhood.
fanatic.
Disneyland fanatic since childhood. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, but wait a second. You didn't say I'm sorry. Where's the apology in there?
Well, that's interesting that I didn't say that.
Do you see that?
I should have.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah. Although I did say I'm sorry at other times.
So I would think you weren't sorry if you didn't include it in the message.
Well,
Did you tell them I think it's wrong of you to ban me?
I didn't say that.
Or
But
what did you say along that line?
I mean, just a very quick question, Shan.
Stan.
Shan.
Stan.
No, Shan I like better. Let me ask you, Shan. When you were writing the letter, okay, was your hand shaking?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you
I-
write it? Wait, did you write it or type it? Oh, my-
Type.
Type?
When you were typing it, were your fingers very tense?
No.
Were you tense?
No.
Wait a minute. How did you type it?
I mean, how you type it? You type it on a computer.
Really? I don't
Computer
have a
screen.
computer.
You have a computer.
No, I always type things on a
You know, Stan,
typewriter.
that's an interesting thing you say you typed it.
Mhm.
What are the top 7 letters on the keyboard in a row?
I really don't remember.
Do you
It's
use
been
two
a long
fingers or
time.
do you use all your fingers?
Use all my fingers.
Really?
Do you? What's the first one on the pinky on the left? Upper left.
Who remembers?
Let's see.
And let me tell you something. With this light taking out my left eye, I can't even remember anything.
You know, you got a little help from Shia. He told you.
Shy, go ahead.
No, he told you.
Huh?
Q.
Well, what is it, Shia?
Q.
Q, see?
See?
Now, what's the next one?
Is it R?
No.
I don't remember. See, I used to have a bad memory.
No, but if you're a typist, right?
Yeah, but you
So
know
do you
what?
look at the board? Or do you-
Stan,
Honestly, I do look at the board.
how could you have
sometimes.
worked for Heine Mondrowitz without knowing the
Yeah,
letters?
As an administrative
Heine
assistant.
Mondrowitz.
Oh, what was your
Let me
position
tell you
there?
something about that. If Harry doesn't go online and discover Heine Mondrowitz, my contribution to the Kerry campaign, this conversation is
Man,
not happening.
Of course not. But you know what? That's karma and fate. That's what it is.
I think it's Harry reminding me of this thing
no.
constantly.
Stan, you know everything that you do comes out. It does.
It does. It comes out. And Stan, sometimes the choo-choo comes out a little faster than you planned.
Well, that's true. That's a crappy thing to say.
Yes.
Oh, now Stan, speaking of choo-choos, how was your ride back from Paris Disneyland? How did you negotiate that?
Wow.
You went out of the store.
You know what? Trying to get a taxi back.
No,
Yeah.
no. You got step by step. All right.
I went out of the
went out
train
of the
station.
store.
Okay, here's the where are we starting? We're not even out of the store. Where?
Please,
What
Disneyland store, whatever you call that place.
What
The
store?
gift shop.
You don't go out of the store. What are you talking
The
about?
gift shop, Stan.
You
Weren't
exit, you exit the park.
No.
Isn't you call it the store?
It's
Isn't it
not
called
a
the
store. You
Stan.
exit the park.
Look, do they make money there? Do people pay them?
People make
They
of
pay
course
them.
they make money.
So it's a store.
It's a store.
It's a store, right?
So you left the store.
I didn't leave the store. I exited the Disneyland park.
Wait a
in
minute. We
Paris.
established the money is given to them, right?
Money
So
is
you give
given to
people money in a store. So you left.
I exited Disneyland Park in Paris.
Wait,
That's
you
what I
left the store.
did. I left the store. But for your sake, I'll say we left
Okay,
the
Okay,
store.
you left the store.
I left the store.
Did you leave your card in the cart bin stand?
I left the store.
Or did you leave it on the sidewalk?
Can I finish?
Okay, so you left the store.
I left the store and I went across the street, or across the way rather. It's not really a
It's
street.
a way.
It's away from the store.
to the trains that take me back
The
to
choo-choos are there?
The choo-choos to take me back to.
But how did you get onto
Paris.
the choo-choo?
Well, I had to walk.
But did
back.
you pay? Or did Nikki take care of you and get you a round trip ticket?
She couldn't get me a round trip, so I had to pay for the second ticket
And how
myself.
did you do that? You must have got some assistance.
I went to the window and I bought it there.
Stan, how do they say assistance in French?
Assistance.
That's right. So did you get assistance?
I got assistance.
And your billete?
Billet.
So how did you know where to get off the train?
Well, Nikki told me before I boarded it to begin with, so I was prepared.
So you followed the instructions exactly that Nikki told you. And then when you got off the train, what did Nikki tell you to do?
Well, she told me to get a taxi once I'm out of the building there.
So you went to the
Now,
building.
here's the thing about that building. At no time, after you get off of the train, does it say, this is how you get to a taxi. So you're kind of petrified thinking, where in the heck can I get a taxi?
Wait a minute. You said at no time?
There is no sign.
Wait a minute.
There's
You
no-
said no time. So there's no clocks?
I was mistaken. I was mistaken. There isn't a sign posted that tells you where the taxis are.
There never is.
So, you get out of that building,
Up the stairs.
up the stairs, and you basically freak out because you don't know where a taxi is. So
You basically freak out?
I did a little bit of that.
Really?
And I had to-
What
I
did your
went-
eyes look like when you freaked out?
Okay. And were you breathing?
Yeah, I was
heavily?
breathing okay, but
Were you
I
breathing
walked
heavily,
down the block,
drooling a
Paris,
little?
in Paris. It was pretty intense, and I asked the store owner.
Oh, there's another
Store.
store.
I asked the store owner, "Where can I get a taxi?"
We're gonna-
he said,
we're-
"Walk down the block, and you can get a taxi there."
We're going to end this part one right now. And Stan, I want you to smile.
No,
And
relax.
Relax
Relax.
first. And now move your eyes to your left.